welcome to my channel. Today we're going to make some Matchbook pocket ephemera pieces for my upcoming project, and I would like you to follow along. I will be using all of the Blanca's Reflections papers and the ephemera, and they're from Jennifer at ATraceofSparkle. I will leave her YouTube and her Etsy information in my description box, so make sure you go check that out. All right, so let's begin. I'll just quickly show you the two Matchbook pocket ephemera real fast. So here's the pocket, and then all I did was put the ephemera in here from Blanca's Reflections. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. And then I just trimmed out the top of the pocket here, added the ephemera with a rose there. It's very pretty. And then you just close it like that. And I added a little bit of my snippet using my word from my calligraphy glass dip pen, calligraphy pen. And there's the side, and here's the back. Very pretty, isn't it? I love this paper line. It's so pretty, the beautiful colors. And here's the other one. So I used both the paper line and the ephemera. I love this map. It has Spain and France on it. It's beautiful. So I put my French trim here. And then here's the ephemera I put in here as well. Isn't that pretty? So then I put that tucked in the pockets there, and it was a little bit different than the other matchbooks. I wanted to be different. So here's mine. And now I'm going to make another one with you. Let's see. So this paper is from the paper line. All I did was make it bigger and print it out on matte photo paper. So here's the regular size rose that I'll be using for the pocket. And then here's the one that I've made bigger, and I'm going to use this side right here. So this is just regular size paper, and this is 3 inches wide. So you want to if you use a ruler, just go 3 inches wide, make a mark, and then cut down with your ruler. But you want to do this right here. And then let me go ahead and cut this out. All right, I've cut this out, and it's starting to rain. And then you want to turn it the long way, how you want to put it here. And you're going to crease it at the halfway mark, and then again at 1.5. So halfway, half an inch, 1.5 inches. Then you want to come up here to 6 1/4 and 6 1/2. So you want to do that at 6 1/4 and again at 6 1/2. All right, so that's what you would do with the ruler. You would come up 1/2 inch, 1.5 inches, and then again up here at 6 1/4, and then again at 6 1/2. So it'd be pretty simple with a ruler too. I just wanted to play with this today. I don't get to take it out very much. So now we're going to crease it everywhere where we put a mark on it. So I hope you all are doing well today. There we go. And then here we're gonna fold it where we creased it to make a matchbook. So there's the side, and then we're going to tuck it in like that. So that's pretty, isn't it? So there's the side, having a hard time creasing. It's trying to crease in a... Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put a dot of glue on here. Look what I found. I found this clear tacky glue at Walmart. So this stuff works pretty good. So then you don't want to come all the way across here. You just kind of want to put it at the bottom. So you want to put a dot there and just a dot down here towards the bottom. Because remember, we're going to be tucking it in. So that's what we'll do there. Yeah, that's clear glue, and it works really good on fabric too. Actually, before we go put that down, we need to measure out the pocket. So the pocket, all I did here was measure out 2 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that real quick. So then all I did was measure out 2 inches high, 2 inches deep. Okay, so now we want to put the pocket in here before we glue it down. Let's see, that looks good right there. So then we want to glue the pocket down. Actually, we need to ink the top of this real quick. Some vintage brown at the top and the sides. Make it look more vintage. So then we want to come to the line. We want to come to the line, the second line where we bent. Remember, the glue's still right there. We're going to make our pocket. Okay. Okay, so, and you don't want to put glue at the bottom either. So just on the side. And then we're going to line it up, make it look nice. I'm not going to go quite as far down as I thought I would. And then we want to fold that down right there. And just hold it down for just a minute. Okay, we're going to let that dry just for a minute, and I'm going to cut out the word gratitude, and I got my little scissors right here. And I'm going to make a little lace cluster. To put on the front cover. But let's go ahead and ink this up. Okay, we're going to put that right there, and we're going to ink up the side here. All right. All right, so we inked that up, and then let's see, I'm going to grab a few of these ephemera pieces, and I'm going to glue it right here in the middle. Remember, don't put your glue all the way at the top, because we're kind of using it for kind of like to hold down the flap. So we'll do that right there. We'll put this right here in the middle. You know what I forgot to do is ink it up. That's all right, I can ink it up right now. There, that looks better. So then I'll put this back here, right here in the middle. I'm going to try anyway, get it in the middle. And then you just want to hold that down. Let's make sure that there's no glue on there. Perfect. So now I'm going to kind of stick my finger in the pocket to get that going there. Okay. So I have this rose right here too. I was thinking about putting that over it, but I think I'm going to put it with the gratitude cluster, lace cluster, like that, on the front. Wouldn't that be pretty? So I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to leave the heart like that. So when you close it, hopefully I didn't put that glue too far down, or too far up actually. Let me see here. There we go. I'm going to try and fix that real fast. And I'm going to put the glue further down on the bottom. So further down here. All right, so now I'm going to do kind of like a lace cluster. So I was thinking, let's see, something like, we're going to let that dry a little bit over there. And I could glue this on here and then put the rose like this. I think that's what I'm going to do. That looks pretty, doesn't it? That looks really pretty. I wish I had more time where I could sew around that. That would be really pretty. So maybe I could sew it like that. What do you think? Maybe just glue it. So let's go ahead and glue this. So I'm gonna leave that end hanging off. So let's just put glue like that. And I need to ink that rose there. So let me go ahead and ink this up. I hear thunder off in a distance. It's getting really dark. I'm going to have to fix the lighting in here in 1 second because it is way too dark in here. And then I was thinking about gluing that onto the matchbook. So let me fix the lighting real quick. Hang on just 1 second, please. Okay, so I do think that is a little bit better. So let's go ahead and glue this on the front. So I figured I would put it right there. What do you think? Yeah, it's thundering over here and rainy today and stormy, but it's spring-like temperatures. So what's the weather like at where you live? Are you guys getting excited for spring? I can't wait. I gotta get out in my garden and work on my roses and get them ready. I have baby pink roses, and I also have red roses, and they're very fragrant and they're edible. So I could make rose tea. And I like making rose sachets too. When I get more fabric block, I was going to make some more rose sachets, and I'll do a craft with me. And I would like to use her Jenifers ATraceofSparkle's Blanca's, because look at this image in this paper, in this one right here. Look at that image. So I could actually leave this the whole picture together, and I was thinking about making a bag and then cutting out this picture and make a matching sachet to go with the bag. That would be so much fun. But I love that image. It's so pretty. It's a feminine picture. I love it. So there you go. There's that. And then there's that. So now let's put some ephemera. It looks like I'm going to need to hold that down just for a second. All right, now let's get some ephemera. I was working on this one. So this one, I was just ripping up paper. So this one is her ephemera in Blanca's Reflections as well, and I love it. It looks like a little notebook. So I was thinking I'm just going to rip off some of this paper here. Let's see if that's the right size. That's the right size. Okay. So I was just going to staple this. So let's go ahead and ink up this card real fast. I have some other ephemera that would be pretty in there too. I might put it in there as well, but I'll show you when the project is finished. So let's go ahead and ink up this paper. Okay, and then I was going to staple this right here. All right, where's my stapler? Oh, here it is. So I'm just going to staple it right in the middle. And then I was thinking about putting something at the top here. I was going to put, oh, that's way too big. Why don't I put some of this trim up here at the top, like that? That'd be pretty, wouldn't it? Let's do that. Did you see that bubble? Right off the glue. So then we're just going to go over the staple. I love this trim. And we want to do that right there. Oops. And cut this. Gosh, those aren't very sharp, are they? Okay, so that should be it right there. So that's pretty. So then you would just want to open it like that, and then you would have your paper. Just lightly take this and kind of like dab it over the trim to make it look vintage. Let's see. That's pretty. Okay. So then that would go right in there. See how pretty that is? I might have to cut off a little bit at the top right here. But that is it. So that is my Matchbook Pocket Ephemera. And I hope that you give this a try. It was so much fun crafting with you. And then there's the back. You don't even have to stop here. You could keep making beautiful things. But I hope that you like this. And make sure you go to Jenifers Etsy and print off her new Blanca's Reflection. I had so much fun. So I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Have a lovely day. Bye.